How's it going, everybody? In today's video we're going to be taking a look at this little licensed replica from Delta Armory, the Grand Power Stribog SP10A3. First of all, we're going to get it into a game and see how it performs. Let's go. Both teams have to race to the structure in front of me to find ingredients to destroy each other's bases. There's two up here already. There's only two here, I can see. Nice one, mate. They're quite open on the left hand side here, so if we go up a little bit and then peel off to the left, we might be able to take them out because they're coming up the hill. If we keep pushing in there, go for. Man, what the hell? Hit! While I'm waiting for a medic, I just want to say a big thanks to Patrol Base in the UK for sending me over the Stribog for testing and review. This is not a paid review, however the Stribog was sent free of charge. They didn't send me any extra magazines though, but this is the bright idea I had. Blue medic! Blue medic! There was a ghillie on the other side of the track behind Bravo. I'm going for this dynamite. If I die, I've got it. We're moving up on your 1 o'clock.
Little skinny tree. Skinny tree.
Yeah.
40 metres, 50 metres.
Oh, I see him. Is he down? We've got to carry all this, have we?
Yeah, one item each.
We've collected all the ingredients needed, and now we have to head out to the opponent's base to destroy it.
Or you go back there to respawn. No. Bastard.
Are we ready? Thing is, if it was a ghillie, sneaky because some ghillies are. Tree to the right of the track! Hit! Medic! Oh, hello.
No.
Cheers, mate.
It's clear, it's clear.
It's clear, is it?
Yeah.
It's clear,
I've
lad.
done one, I've done one.
What is... Oh, hit! I was just a few feet away from depositing my objective, but I got taken out. I'm not carrying that all the way back, am I? I'm going to head back out with this. Oh, hold my beer. Finally, I deposit my objective. It's been another day running around with a lightweight SMG, lightweight loadout, no ghillie suit, and I've had a fantastic time running this thing. What is happening to me? I am starting to turn into an AEG fanboy again. The accuracy and the range has actually really surprised me. I think these things are pretty cheap, aren't they? Sub 200 quid, aren't they? I guess the one with the warhead motor is going to be more expensive, but the upgraded version I think is less than £200, €200 or whatever. Now there was a couple of times where I thought, do you know what, I wish it had a stock. I mean, you can attach a stock to this, no problem whatsoever, but I kind of wish I had a stock. But then there was other times when I was one-handing people and I just thought, I don't need a stock. What do I need a stock for? Rate of fire isn't that high with the 7.4 volt. I definitely think it would benefit with an 11.1 volt battery in there, if you could fit one in there. And I wish I had more mags for it as well. The speed loader thing, I haven't got the speed loader on me at the minute, but the speed loader thing did work where I was sticking it on the speed loader like that. It did work. It wasn't ideal, but it worked. Back home with the Stribog now. I said Stribog this time. At the start of the video, I said Stribog, but apparently it's Stribog. I blame me being an Englishman and all pronouncing my I's as an I and not an E. So we're going to take a bit of a detailed look at it. Not so much detail, but we're going to take a bit of a look. I'll put it back in the box so you can see what you get. Got a couple of leaflets there. You get a couple of packets of candy, a small Allen key. You get the magazine, and obviously the rifle itself. I don't believe you get a cleaning rod or an unjamming rod for this, which is, I think, the first ever replica that I've received without an unjamming rod. So the Stribog. Here she is. Let's take this silly sticker off. If you're wondering what the heart sticker was, it's just to say that I passed Chrome out in my local field. Let's call this then the good, the bad, and the ugly. The first thing you're going to notice then is how much real estate this thing has got on it when it comes to Picatinny. You've got Picatinny all the way along the top. You've got Picatinny on the rear. You've got Picatinny underneath. You've got M-lock so you can attach more Picatinny to it. Loads of space for you people that love to attach everything to it that you possibly can. Next up then, I want to mention how sturdy this thing is. We've got a metal upper and a plastic lower which is polymer reinforced, and there's no movement, squeaks, creaks, flexes at all. That plastic lower is as solid as it comes. I was really impressed by how sturdy this thing feels. It's not heavy, but it just feels very good quality. The mags, according to Patrol Base's website, hold 100 BBs, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that they hold more than that, but they are really good quality as well for £10 each. £10, I don't know what that translates to in dollars and euros, but believe me, £10 is really cheap for an airsoft magazine these days. Good news for you lefties as well. I'm not talking about your political persuasion. I'm talking about your preferred primary hand. It's almost ambidextrous. You've got a fire selector on both sides. You've got mag release on both sides. I'm pretty sure as well you can change over that charging handle. Obviously, you haven't got to worry about your ejection port, but the ejection port does stay open until the bolt release, which is only available on the left-hand side. It closes that up, so let's do that again so you can see it. Inside there, you've got a plastic hop unit with a rotary wheel on it to adjust your hop up. There's also lots of different options for the Stribog. This is the upgrade version with an OD lower. You can also get it with a tan lower and a black lower, I believe. And also there's a non-upgraded version as well. This upgrade version comes with SHS internals inside that gearbox. You've also got CNC steel 16:1 gears and a neodymium motor in there as well. Delta Armory have installed their Eagle ETU into the Stribog, and I found with a 7.4 volt battery it did give a nice crisp trigger response. With the ETU you get lots of programming options, so you get active braking, you get pre-cocking, you get binary fire, you get 3 and 5 round burst modes, and you get sniper mode. Yes, sniper mode. The ETU is where we move on then to the bad things about the Stribog. I find programming the ETU on my Novridge replicas very straightforward. There's an easy to follow leaflet that comes included in the box, as do I with my Wolverine replicas. They're very easy to do. But I found programming the Eagle ETU on the Stribog a real ball ache. It almost seems like there's too many options for the way it's programmed with the trigger pulls. There's 2 different beeps. Loads of different options, which is a good thing. I just can't help thinking there's too many options just to program it with a trigger. Maybe with that many options you need Bluetooth. I know there's going to be guys out there, or there are guys out there, that find programming the Eagle ETU straightforward. But for people like me with very little patience, you just think, oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered with this. So I then gave up and just used it how it was already set. So it is already set with semi, 3-round burst if you just pull the trigger, and then auto if you held the trigger. Now we come on to the worst bit about the Stribog, which is the battery compartment. Now you'd expect for a small compact little SMG like this, it's going to have a fairly small battery compartment, but that is an understatement. Now this is the other thing that I hate about the minute battery compartment, is the way you get into it is ridiculous. We've already seen the Norvridge SSR249 like this, where you need an Allen key to get to the battery. And in an emergency, if you need to disconnect that battery, this is just not a good idea. So you have to unscrew it with an Allen key. And this is another good point actually that I missed. Dean's connectors, Delta Armory rifles, I believe, will come with Dean's these days, which is good that we're getting away from mini Tamiya. So there is our battery compartment. Look how tiny that is down there. The only battery that I did have for this is this 7.4 volt battery. And as you can see now, look at that. That's got to go in the bin now. That is swollen. Because, stupid old me, you think by now they'd come up with an ETU that detects battery voltage and just cuts off power at, say, 3 volts per cell maybe. But no. Wolverine, Norvridge, Spectre Arms, Delta Armory, they all kill your batteries if you forget to unplug them. It's the ETU that kills them, and this battery's dead. I've got a real bad habit of killing lithium polymer batteries. So yeah, that's our 7.4 volt battery, and it does still just about fit down there with the wires connected and squished in there, only just. And then that forces up like that. I say force, and then you have to then screw that in to keep it all in. Ridiculous that they're using Allen keys to lock in a lithium polymer battery, because if that polymer battery has a fault, has a shortage and catches fire, it's goodbye to your replica, all gone. Then we get to the ugly. Now there's going to be some people out there that don't really find little Stribog's appearance attractive at all. But I actually quite like little Stribog's alternative looks. There is only one thing that I wish Delta Armory had have done differently to the Stribog's appearance, and that is with the trades. The trades are a brilliant white colour. Now I know on the real replica, I've had a little look on Google and stuff, they seem to be a little bit dulled down, a little bit grayer. But with this replica, they really do stand out. The white really stands out a lot. Whether that will fade with age a little bit, I really do quite like the engraved trades on the lower there, the lower receiver there, and also the stippled grip as well. Very nice. That lower receiver has really quite impressed me. If you do end up buying yourself a little Stribog, I really do hope you have fun with it, because I definitely had fun with it on my game day with it. Anyway, that's all from me in this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this little licensed replica from Delta Armory. The Grand Power. The Grand Power. Oh, for sake. But I have had another brilliant morning running a small AG. Why does that sound like a big hornet? Big hornet's nest. I'm going.